farting competition. Once upon a time, there lived Mrs. Farter in a town. When she farted, the door clattered, the roof moved up and down, the pillars shook, and the dishes were broken into pieces. And when Mr. Breakwinder broke wind, the wood pile fell, the branches broke, the rice bags dropped, and the chicken ran away. "There's nobody who can beat me at farting," Mrs. Farter bragged around the town, and this made Mr. Breakwinder very angry. "What? How dare she challenge me?" Mr. Breakwinder crossed the river to meet Mrs. Farter. When he arrived at Mrs. Farter's house, there was only her son playing by the furnace. "Hey, where's your mum?" "She went to the party in the neighbors. Why are you looking for my mum?" "People say your mum's the most powerful farter. Is that true?" "Of course. Nobody can beat her at farting." Mr. Breakwinder got really angry at that word. His face turned red with anger. He stamped his feet and shouted, "Take this, you sassy boy!" Mr. Breakwinder broke wind hard. Then there came strong wind, and it blew the boy into the furnace, through the winding hypocaust, and out of the long, slim chimney. Right that moment, Mrs. Farter came back home. She was surprised to see her son. He was crying, with dirt all over his body. Mrs. Farter got angry and went after Mr. Breakwinder with a laundry paddle. "Stop there!" Mrs. Farter shouted at Mr. Breakwinder. But Mr. Breakwinder had already crossed the river. "Take this, you cranky man!" Angry, Mrs. Farter put the laundry paddle right in front of her bottom and farted really hard. The wind from her farting flew the laundry paddle across the river to Mr. Breakwinder's head. Right then, Mr. Breakwinder looked at it and farted back. Then the laundry paddle turned around and flew back to Mrs. Farter. Mrs. Farter farted back. Boom, boom, boom! Mr. Breakwinder farted back again. Bang, bang, bang! The fish at the river watched the laundry paddle flying here and there. Mrs. Farter and Mr. Breakwinder farted with their full force at the same time. The laundry paddle couldn't go anywhere and just fell into the river. Crack! Ouch! The back of the shrimp bent. Crack! and the eyes of the flatfish moved to one side.